It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer called Lieto Ranch Boss. It's a Mexican lager that's been brewed with lemon drop hops. And it's coming in at 5% ABV, and it's been brewed by Orava Brewing Company. Now, Orava Brewing Company have just opened my eyes with one of the most amazing beer styles that I've ever had on the channel. It was a farmhouse lager, and it completely blew my mind. Again, I want to say a massive thank you to Buddy Visor for sending us some amazing Finnish craft beer on the channel. Finland craft beer, if you want to call it that. Massive thank you to Buddy Visor. I'm hoping this is as good as the farmhouse lager, which was just phenomenal. Let's get this out into a glass, see what we get. So, Mexican lager. What can I expect from a Mexican lager? I'm wondering if it's going to be spicy and peppery. I'm wondering if it's going to have a little bit of chili in it. If not, then it's going to be like almost like a Corona type beer. It's going to be like really clean, crisp and crushable. We got a one finger white head, but I think lemon drop hops and chili, I think that would be pretty cool. I'm hoping for that, to be honest with you, rather than a crisp Corona type beer with lemon drop hops. I think that would be good, but I think the chili and the lemon drop would be even better on my part. We've got a one finger whitehead, hazy straw coloured beer, good levels of carbonation. Let's get the aroma on this beer then. I don't think there's any chili in there. No, I think this is going to be more a crisp Corona type beer with New World hops. That should still be good. It should still be very good. It's very clean and crispy. Let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Just wait to see if there's any chili burn. The chili burn would have come in by now. So it's not a chili beer. I've had some chili beers before. I quite like a chili beer. I got a bit of a sore throat this morning, so I was hoping that I was going to get a bit of chili just to burn away, aggravate my sore throat a little bit. It's massively crushable, massively drinkable. 5% ABV. Starts off with a little bit of sweetness over here. And then you have that kind of lemon, obvious kind of lemon drop finish on the back end. It's a little bit spicy, it's a little bit peppery from the hops. It's slightly bitter. I'm not sure if I'm imagining it now. I'm just spicy and peppery from the hops, but at the same time, I'm like, is there a bit of chili in there? No, there's definitely no chili. No, it's a spicy pepperiness from the hops, a bitterness from the hops rather than chili. It's incredibly drinkable. This brewery, this is the first. I've had 2 beers now from this brewery, and they are absolutely killing it with what they're doing. I think everybody by now in the craft beer scene, in the craft beer world, all around the world really, in breweries, everybody's brewing lager. Everybody's brewing good quality lager, because I think in their heart of hearts everybody knows that lager is going to be the next big thing. If not, it's already become the next big thing in craft beer. I think the problem that lager will always have or craft brewed lager is that although it's incredibly good and I love to drink it, it's very difficult to split the hairs between... Now I'm trying to put this in my best possible explanation. You could have a pint of Carling in the pub or a pint of Foster's. It's not great beer, I know. Stella, Carlsberg, Heineken. If you get a great pint of Heineken or a great pint of Carlsberg, a great pint of Stella in Belgium, then I think you would be, and this is my only reason, my only explanation is reasoning as to why craft lagers have not made it yet. These big boys can make a clean, crisp lager for X amount of money. A craft brewer, because they're a lot smaller and they don't have that volume, will always produce that craft lager for more money. So you've got your really clean, crisp pint of Carlsberg Export over here, which isn't a bad pint at all. And then you have your craft lager, which is probably £1 or €1 more, maybe a touch more per can. And it's a little bit better. And this is the difference. This is why I think craft lager hasn't made it yet. Is because the margins are too small between macro lager and really good craft lager. But even though the margins are small, the price point is not small. These mega breweries can produce a clean, crisp lager for a lot cheaper than a craft brewer can. And that's my only reasoning, or because I've thought about this a lot. Why hasn't craft lager took off yet? And the more I think about it, for me, that's the only answer I can come up with. Whether or not people are still massively enjoying their New England IPAs, and that's still the style to brew, that might be another bit of a fight going on, is getting people to put down their New England IPAs and drink craft lagers. But I also think that same argument with the big macro or the big macro breweries compared to the small micro breweries trying to do a relatively same thing but for a larger price point. I think that's the problem, and I think that will always be the problem with craft lager. That's just my 2 pence worth, my 2 cents worth. Although this is superb, a clean, crisp, wonderfully brewed lager with some lemony flavours and a spiciness and a pepperiness, it's not a billion miles away from a bottle of Corona. And that's the difference. That's the difference. And of course, you can buy Corona for a lot cheaper. I think lager will always face an uphill battle with craft brewers. We all want it, myself included. We all want craft lager to make it. But I think it has such a fight on its hands to make it that I'm still not sure. But for a rating on this beer, Lieto Ranch Boss Lemon Drop Lager, I like it enough to give it it's a fabulous beer. It's a 9 out of 10. So 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!